At 6 in the evening, you are sitting alone, scrolling through a stranger's astrological big three before you've heard him laugh even once. It feels like responsible research. You check the sun and the moon, reading how his sign keeps real feelings in a locked drawer. You walk in feeling pre-warned and protected, but a warning changes the person holding it. By the time you sit down, you are already acting on a set of expectations you haven't yet verified. When the date inevitably cools, it raises a question about where that friction actually started. Did it come from the sky or from the script you carried in with you? By the time you shake hands, the chart functions as a blueprint. You are holding a specific prophecy, ready to see it fulfilled in every minor gesture he makes. In 1977, psychologists paired up men and women to talk over an intercom, never seeing each other's faces. Each man was handed a randomly assigned photograph of his partner, some beautiful, some plain, with no connection to the real woman. As the conversation started, the women on the other end of the line, who knew nothing about the fake photos, began to subtly change. Those the men believed were beautiful became warmer and more animated. Those the men believed were plain went quiet and pulled back. This is behavioral confirmation. When you expect a specific trait in a stranger, you act on that belief in 100 tiny ways. The stranger senses the temperature you set and hands that expectation right back to you. Apply that to a date. You read that he's an arrogant Leo or a secretive Scorpio, and you tighten by a single degree. You ask smaller questions. You hold your own warmth and reserve. He feels that guard, even if he can't name it. Sensing the chill, he stops reaching or begins to over-explain. He adopts the exact behavior you were braced for. You go home certain the chart was right. In reality, you built the outcome yourself, using your own defensive posture to set the room's temperature. If the stars aren't driving this, why do these personality descriptions feel so surgically precise when we read them? It's the Barnum effect. Vague, universally flattering statements that feel personal while actually fitting nearly everyone. You seem confident, but inside you worry you're not enough. It feels like a diagnosis, but it's a mirror for 8 billion people. Your memory also quietly cheats. You remember the Scorpio who went cold in high definition, while your brain ignores the 5 warm ones who didn't fit the stereotype. You save the hits and delete the misses. To test if astrological compatibility exists at scale, a 2020 study in Sweden analyzed the records of 66,000 real marriages. This chart shows the results. The distribution of successful marriages is random, showing no statistical preference for compatible pairings over doomed ones. The stars left no observable pattern on who stayed together. Macro data suggests the signs have no correlation with long-term love. The accuracy we feel is the result of gathering evidence in a courtroom we rigged ourselves. If the chart doesn't predict who we will love, why do we hold on to these readings so tightly? The birth chart functions as a mirror, tilted to reflect your own anxieties onto the person across from you. Labeling someone as unavailable or flaky based on their sign provides an exit strategy. It allows you to blame the sky when a connection fails, keeping your own hands clean. Screening a stranger is safer than walking in unarmored. It protects you from the vulnerability of real intimacy, ensuring that nothing unexpected can actually happen to you. A system that only confirms your existing fears about love effectively prevents a real person from ever surprising you. The chart can be a fun lens, but it never sat down at the table. You did. Try leaving the pre-written script at the door, just once, and see who is actually sitting across from you.